Good afternoon. My name is Kevin Shelley. I'm with the Frankfurt group for SER316 Fall B. In my group, we have Paul Traxler, Gianni Carvajal, Chandler Boone, and Adam Castro. We had a total of 9 user stories with 27 subtasks all completed to complete our sprint goal. For this one, we focused more on functionality and making this a true bus scheduling software. To start, we wanted it to look exactly more like a scheduling software rather than Memoranda, which it was based off before. So to start, we got rid of some of the menu options that were up here originally, or Gianni did, so that they're more specific to us. We also wanted the pages to look the same, so we all kind of created a similar style between all the different pages here. Going into more detail about adding how these objects are added now. We start off with showing the drivers and bus scheduling. So for these, I already added some details. You'll notice that on the right, the details are shown, and then you same thing for drivers. Click on one of these, and when tours are added, which we will in a second, details for those tours will show. That's thanks to Chandler and Paul right there. The ability to add routes, we decided to stick with a file because entering route information was going to get tedious. So everything that we did is stuck in a JSON file, so when you hit browse right here, it comes up with a window. You can select all files if you want, but for this we just do JSON because it's a lot easier. You click on JSON. We have a route1.json, for example. Hit open, hit OK, and it imports all the information and automatically will create the shortest length and duration in seconds based off the points that are given in the JSON. The addition of the JSON is my doing, and then the algorithm itself is a collaborative effort between myself and Paul. So once the routes are added, now we can move on to the upcoming view. Or actually, excuse me, we can go to the tours right here, and we can add a tour. So if you click on Add Tour right here, it pops up with this dialog. You'll notice up here is the calendar date. You can pick either today as default, or you can select one of these. I'm going to stick with today as default and enter in some random tour ID. As you notice here, all these are dynamic, so you can select any of them that are currently present in the list, and it'll generate them right here. And as soon as I hit OK, it'll populate it right there. I'm going to add a couple more values really quick. Okay, so here I've added a couple more values with different dates. If you notice, you can select them and remove them. And you can also double click on one of these and it pops up with this route information right here. Apologize for the screen, by the way, it does that. It pops up with the route information, including the route name, length in miles, and then the number of seconds that it takes to go on that route, along with the points right there. So moving on to the upcoming page, now we have upcoming events that are happening. As you notice here, on the left you have today's tours, and then if you can see here on the right, we also have tomorrow's tours as well, and upcoming ones that are going to be coming out soon. And if we scale through the days, I'm going to go ahead and click on one of these. You'll notice that day's tour pops up right here, and that one's good to go. So for the sprint, we accomplished our sprint goal. We finished all 9 user stories and all 27 subtasks, obviously with some bugs, but those are going to be fixed in sprint 3. Some impediments we might have for next sprint. We did feel for this one that we could have distributed the tasks a little bit better. We noticed that as we went on, a lot of the tasks started conflicting with each other, especially when you started pushing out tasks that were anywhere from 11 to 26 file changes. We saw a lot of conflicts in there, and as file changes got larger in quantity, it started becoming more difficult to fix these conflicts. But we figured it out near the end. All the pushes were made, and everything was pretty smooth. Loading it up to GitHub and into the master, and we were easily able to accomplish all the user goals, all the user stories, excuse me, and move on to sprint 3 with confidence.